Today's wellness news you can use is brought to you by Fairbanks Art of Plastic Surgery.
Welcome back, everybody. Holly Love, Trip Mitchell, and we are talking facelifts. Not just any facelift, deep plane facelift from Grant A. Fairbanks at Fairbanks Art of Plastic Surgery. Now, this is different from anything you've ever seen. Because of the way he approaches the facelift from the deep plane, he offers all kinds of facelifts, but the deep plane is his specialty. You go from looking like mother to daughter. You don't look like you've had work done. So if you've ever had that experience when someone has had a facelift that did not go well, and they look like they're in a windstorm, and then they don't want to tell you that they had work done, and so you're supposed to pretend like nothing has happened, and you're like, hi.
They should have an Oscar for Best Actor.
For the person that has to pretend like you don't see it, right? Because you've been traveling a lot, and we both talked that, 2020 was the year of getting work done if you wanted to get work done. So what does it look like out there? What's the lay of the land?
There are some people with no hint of human expression.
Oh, wow.
And that is the worst, when everything is just like a mask.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Amy Schumer has a Netflix special right now, and she cracks me up, of course. And you know how cute, and she is full cheeked. And admittedly so, that's what she says. She's like, I went to see my dermatologist and whoever it is that does filler, esthetician. And she was talking about how they had the audacity to think that she needed more up in here to lift her face, and she said she got home. You'll have to check it out. She could barely open her eyes. She's
Amy
adorable.
Schumer is a genius, but we here at Talk 365 TV recommend having a great job done.
Yes.
And Dr. Fairbanks would be the one to do it.
Dr. Fairbanks is a board-certified plastic surgeon, and you really need to look into what that means. And all of his credentials, he actually trains surgeons from across the world on all kinds of procedures, including this one. He has an artistic background. He even has a museum right now showcasing all of his family's art. He comes from a legacy of artists, and they have done pieces that are in Washington, D.C. There are pieces on top of temples. Actually, the eagle over in downtown Salt Lake City was created by his father. So a legacy of artistic talent in this family. Dr. Fairbanks went into plastic surgery, utilizes those skills. I don't think you want somebody working on any part of you, but especially your face, who doesn't understand symmetry and artistic beauty.
Nor do I want someone working on my face who did that stupid piece of art out at the airport. Next time you go to the airport, take a look as you drive in. You're not going to miss it. It's insane.
Bad, right?
Yes, I would not want
Bad
him
art
working on me.
and bad surgery. Not two good things.
Those are two bad things. What are we going to take a look at now?
We are going to check out Joyce, who had a deep plane facelift, and she is going to tell you all about her experience and why she recommends Dr. Grant A. Fairbanks.
Talk 365 TV's Wellness Minute is brought to you by wellness team expert Dr. Grant A. Fairbanks.
I felt fantastic. I never had any pain. I felt like I looked like a movie star right out of the gate. And I'm just so happy with the results. Hi, I'm Joyce. I found Dr. Fairbanks because I was looking for a deep plane facelift, and I saw that he offered that. So I came in for a consultation after already getting consultations from 8 other doctors. The consultation process was really personable. I felt like he understood what I was looking for, and he was really open about what he would and wouldn't do. And even though he knew I wanted deep plane, he made sure I understood all the options. I felt the surgery was best for me because I was convinced that without that, it wouldn't last as long and it wouldn't look as good. After the consultation, I booked my surgery, and it wasn't too far out, a few months, enough for me to get ready and stop the supplements and things that I needed to do and make plans with my work. And actually, the time I was here was about 12 hours from walking in to actually waking up in recovery. And despite that, I felt fantastic. I never had any pain. I felt like I looked like a movie star right out of the gate. And I'm just so happy with the results. I would tell anybody that gets the surgery, don't start worrying about little imperfections until a year. In recovery, there was this little divot or something that looked like everything wasn't pulled quite right, but that was just because of a difference in pressure with the bandages. Everything smoothed out once the swelling went down. Also little gathers in the suture area, that also all smoothed out over time, because skin wants to be smooth, and it just does. It works down and smooths out. I just spent a little bit too much time worrying. I would refer Dr. Fairbanks to my friends and family. In fact, my husband had a cyst above his eyebrow and a fatty lipoma on his forehead, and he got those removed, and he said he would go nowhere else for anything to do with that if it came back again. Dr. Fairbanks was really easy to work with through that whole process. He is really natural, easygoing. He even could be stern with me when I needed it, because I can get panicky and over concerned, and his confidence really carried over for me and helped me feel good. I'm almost a year and a half post-op right now, and really happy. I would say that is for really the average person. I never felt like I had to be a fancy person to be here or to buy one. It really is for anybody who has a need to fix something, and it's affordable, and I felt like it was better than buying a new car, and that's about how much it cost, about a used car. I mean, would I rather have that or a facelift? Totally the facelift. I'd been getting Botox since my mid-30s because my children had seen me just resting, and they said, "Mom, why are you angry?" And it wasn't that I was angry, that's when I started getting Botox. And this just really was part of that whole process of looking like I feel I'm happy, I'm content, I'm relaxed, and now I continue to have that with my skin as well. I really recommend this procedure. I had some issues that made me behave in ways that showed my lack of confidence, and that went away, and I feel really natural, more natural with people. I don't think about my looks. Actually, I wanted the facelift partly because I had looked miserable, and I really do feel like I exude the joy that I have inside.